Your thoughts are like seeds up there in the ground. The longer the seed stays in the ground, the more chance the seed has a chance to grow roots and create a plant on the outside world. That's how seed time harvest works. Well, your thoughts are like a seed. The longer you dwell on negative thoughts, the more chance that thought has a chance to grow roots in your heart and create health problems. How many of you think your thoughts are important? I want to show you something. This is called neurogenesis. So this is really how thoughts are created and how thoughts grow in the body. So this is research, this is science. This is how thoughts grow roots. When you get a thought, that first little green picture is when you get the first thought. How you get this cell, it comes by a thought. That little green cell doesn't come by itself, but when you get a thought, it signals the brain cells to be produced, and that's why you see that little green cell there. The longer you hold on to that little green cell, the longer you hold it in the brain, that cell has a chance to grow and grow roots. And you'll see on the very end, it's the purple one. And you see how that cell, that thought, has now turned into a cell and how now has grown roots. Those roots are called a dendrite, or it's called a brain cell. And this is what happens when we're thinking about things. Now, if you hold on to the thought long enough, it grows the dendrites. But if you don't hold on to the thought, it has apoptosis. Do you see the apoptosis? So when you get a thought, the thought signals a brain cell to be developed. That brain cell will either grow or apoptosis means it will die. If you want to be healthy and if you want to be whole, you have to hold on to the thoughts that we talk about in church. You can't just hold on to them while you're in here and go out there and talk and think sick and be sick and talk about everything negative. Because the thoughts you get in here, the good word you get in here, will experience apoptosis, and it will never produce fruit in your life. Will you show my next slide? Because I want to show you something. Do you guys see a similarity here with neurogenesis and how plants grow? Do you see the similarity there? It's very similar. They both have roots. They both have to take root into a soil. God wants you healthy and God wants you whole. Your thoughts grow seeds in the heart that will either produce health or they'll produce sickness. If you want to uproot negative thoughts or uproot unhealthy thoughts and plant healthy thoughts in the soil of your heart, it starts with your words. Your words are powerful. God is so good to put power in the words to deal with roots. Isn't that awesome? So if you have negative roots, you can uproot that through words.